Hey guys, it's Sienna and welcome back to my channel. And as you can see, for another YouTube video, we are in the big blue chair. Anyway, I'm super excited for today's video because I am going to be sharing with you everything that I baked over the holiday.
It's kind of a lot.
So, yeah, if some of you don't know, I love to cook and bake and it's one of my passions. And over the past couple weeks, I've done a lot of baking. It's probably excessive.
Let's just say there may or may not be 8 boxes of cookies downstairs right now.
Let's get into it because I'm going to share with you all my favorite recipes and my tips and tricks. So let's go. Okay, so the first thing that I baked is something called a stuffed peppermint patty chocolate fudge cookie. Anyway, that is what they look like. I made those there. Anyway, so those are absolutely my favorite cookies. I have made them for many years now and they always seem to be a big hit, especially if you like chocolate and peppermint, and I love chocolate and peppermint. So that is my number one recipe for Christmas cookies or cookies all year round. They are linking all the recipes that I use in the description below, so you can go check them out. And a lot of them I use are super simple. I may or may not have made like probably 5 batches of these cookies in the last 3 weeks. Anyway, they're a hit and I give them away to people all the time. They're great. On to the next one. The next thing I made was gingerbread cookies, of course. This year, I made 2 types of gingerbread cookies.
The recipe I used was too big for all of the ingredients to fit in the mixer, so I had to do half and then another half, but then I ran out of molasses. So one was like a darker, richer, more molassesy gingerbread cookie, and then the other one was like lighter and fluffier, but both of them seemed to be liked.
And they were really good. They were really easy to make, classic gingerbread cookies. I decorated them with my friends and they were great. My biggest tip for gingerbread cookies is don't make them too thin, because when you make them too thin, then body parts start falling off, and that definitely happens to me every single year, no matter what. And also, when you're rolling out your gingerbread, guys, use flour. It makes your life so much easier. It doesn't stick to your hands, it doesn't stick to the rolling pin, it doesn't stick to the table, it doesn't stick to the cookie cutter, and it's great. So yeah, classic gingerbread, always a must at Christmas. So okay, so the next thing I made was, they're kind of like Russian tea-ball cookies. They're called peppermint snowballs. Anyway, it's like a rich butter cookie that's covered with like candy cane pieces and powdered sugar, and it's really good. Oh yeah, I really liked them. They were really good. I've never made these before, but they turned out really good and people seem to like them. So yeah, I would definitely try them out. The last cookie I made was a pumpkin dark chocolate chip cookie, and this one was probably one of my favorites. And I never made this before, but it turned out really, really good. And so it was really easy. I mean, it was pretty much like a chocolate chip cookie recipe, but you just put pumpkin in, and it turned out really great. I mean, I probably could have baked them a little bit less, but yeah, they were super good. My dad loved them. They're sweet, but they're a little bit more savory. They're really good. So yeah, the last thing that I made, like dessert wise, over Christmas, I made this on Christmas Day. It's called toffee pudding, and I had never made this before, but it looks super good and I wanted to try it out. This is a recipe that kind of took me a while. It had a lot of ingredients and a lot of steps, but in the end it turned out amazing. It's kind of like, it's like a soft, like, I don't know, it's like a really, really soft, moist cake, and it has like a really rich flavor, and then it's covered with toffee sauce, and that's what it looks like. And the coloring kind of turned out weird in the picture, but it's really good. And yeah, I would definitely recommend it. My only tip for this one is make sure that you cook your toffee sauce all the way through, because if you don't, then it kind of just like taste like milk. So don't worry, just let it boil. That's what I did. I just left it there and then I stirred it every couple minutes. But yeah, I really recommend this recipe. It turned out really good. I was worried that it wasn't going to turn out because I've never really made anything like this before, but it was really great, and me and my dad loved it and my friends loved it. So yeah, we really enjoyed it, and so it was great. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. And like I said, all of the recipes that I use will be linked down in the description, and I definitely highly recommend them. And yeah, I hope everyone had a great holiday season.
I love food.